Well, meantime, we have some new details on the FBI investigation into the substation attack that left thousands in North Carolina without power for days. NewsNation has learned the FBI has applied for search warrants in an effort to identify the suspect responsible, but say they have not yet narrowed in on a, quote, true suspect. The FBI is seeking cell phone records that could indicate who was near the substation at the time of the shootings. And this development comes after NewsNation exclusively obtained documents, including possible online blueprints, evidence that America's power grid could be even more vulnerable than previously thought. NewsNation's Evan Lambert joins us live. Evan, you've been on this since the beginning, and we really do keep learning more and something new each day.
Yeah, Nichole, our reporting revealing a shocking vulnerability when it comes to this network in the U.S. of power substations, the location and other information about them all in one place together, a database online that almost anyone can access just in a few clicks. In another federal law enforcement memo NewsNation has exclusively obtained, officials gave a grave warning in August about a, quote, suspected racially or ethnically motivated white supremacist posting in an online chat in which the person, quote, shared a file with substation locations in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. NewsNation located the database authorities believe the online poster shared with details about more than 75,000 substations in the U.S. and its territories. It uses public data from the Department of Homeland Security and shows the exact coordinates of what's believed to be every substation in the U.S., including a number of the ones attacked in North Carolina and Florida. The document also starkly showing the vulnerability of each point in the power grid to a new increasing level of breaches that security officials say companies aren't used to preparing for.
The power companies focused on safety, not necessarily security, not necessarily protecting against someone with the intent to go into a substation to disable that substation.
This comes as NewsNation confirms another incident near a power station in South Carolina that unfolded Wednesday. According to Duke Energy, the FBI investigating reports of shots fired near a power plant in Ridgeway, South Carolina. It's not clear if someone targeted the plant, and the company says no one was injured and no equipment damaged.
We see attacks on various types of energy infrastructure being glorified across the ideological spectrum.
Brian Levin, the director of the Cal State San Bernardino Center for the Study of Hate and Extremism, says ideological and racially motivated targeting of infrastructure can feel like an obvious choice for someone looking to cause chaos.
Targeting infrastructure is one where they can get a great deal of attention and a great deal of effect with rather minimal cost.
In North Carolina, the suspected sabotage left 45,000 customers in the dark, closed schools, and left hospitals full of sick patients running on generator power. And in Florida in September, 6 substation breaches at facilities concentrated in the Tampa Bay area caused temporary outages overnight for more than 50,000 homes.
There are people out there who have the intent because they've attacked these locations. They know where to attack based on the criticality of the substations, and they know what equipment to attack inside those substations. Put all that together, very concerning chain that could obviously magnify in the future.
And Duke Energy has been connected to this series of incidents that we've been reporting about. They tell us that over the next decade, they plan to spend $75 billion on upgrades, improvements, including on security. But they also say their physical security right now is up to or exceeds industry standards. Nichole?
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.